Hi everyone, my name is Paul. I'm a little bit older than average motorcyclist. I just recently bought my 7th motorcycle. It's a Kawasaki Versys 650. Last year I rode around Lake Superior. I live in the upper Midwest. Put on about 4,000 miles. Great bike. So I outfitted that bike with some accessories, some shad bags, top bag, tank bag, handlebar extensions, USB port, mirror extenders, comfort things as far as convenience and traveling and camping. And this winter I'm focusing on buying safety related items, gloves, pants, jacket, new helmet, very expensive. So the purpose of this video coming up is to highlight the different safety related items that I bought. I also bought some crash bars, luggage bars from T-Rex. They were kind enough to put a combination together of the 2 items that I was interested in, and also threw in a free t-shirt. So hats off to T-Rex. And hope you enjoy my upcoming videos. Leave a comment, suggestions, recommendations, as you will, and be safe when you're riding. This piece of safety gear is my new helmet. As I mentioned earlier, my focus this year is to purchase items for safety. We talked yesterday about the gloves that I have. They're pretty key. Your hands are very important. Your head is even more important. I do a lot of shopping online like everybody else does. I visit RevZilla. I kind of found out that there's 3 premium helmet manufacturers, and I know there's Bell and HJC and others, but Shoei, Schuberth, and Arai seem to be the very top. My interest was to find a modular helmet, and I know modular is not the premium safety situation. You know, a full face helmet is more safe, but the convenience of a modular helmet is just so substantial for me. As far as putting it on with my glasses, that's another aspect of a helmet wearer, to the comfort of opening it up just to visit, or have a drink of water or something, visit with a friend when you're pulling up to their house, driving around town. So I ended up picking Schuberth E1, which is a Guardian yellow. It's a beautiful helmet. The craftsmanship is very high. The finish is a matte yellow. There isn't any edges as far as a edge of a decal. It's all underneath a coating. The inside is very plush. The peak that's on here, I guess I call it a visor, but internationally it's referred to as a peak, is medium strong. There's some concerns about buffeting. I have to say that I've only worn this helmet around town, or in the house, I mean. Our riding season hasn't started yet in the United States where I'm at. We've still got a couple feet of snow in the backyard, so most of my experience with this has been just putting it on in the house or out in the shop here. As far as removal of the peak, I did that here just a little bit ago for the first time. It's fairly simple. There's a lock on the side here that allows you to move it to 1, 2, 3 different positions. Medium seemed to work the best for me. And the locking tabs, they go back in place pretty well. Others have commented about it being stiff. You can take the peak off, and by doing that you reveal the kind of the guts inside here. So they give you this cover you put on there, turn it, latch it. It looks quite fine. The helmet has got a lot of ventilation. It's got a locked open, a locked closed, and an infinite in between. There's also a visor vent here that's pretty slick. The top vent is 3-position. Might be a little bit difficult with gloves, but you can push either on the forehead or on the top of your head back here to alter that. Obviously, with the peak or visor off, it's going to be a lot easier to get to. The clear visor has a pin lock already installed, which is a nice feature. You can ratchet that up out of the way. The adjustment for the internal visor is off to the side, and you know, you could stop it anywhere you want, but obviously all the way down, all the way up, it's very smooth, easy to find on the side here. Tends to have a pretty good detent to stay open. Now, another nice aspect of this helmet is to open it, the visor and the peak goes with it, and it comes back down and latches to the same position that both of these were previously in, whether you had the shield down or not. Also on this shield, they've got little gizmos here called turbulators that are supposed to create some air vortices to smooth the airflow over the helmet to make it more comfortable when you're riding. I don't have that experience just yet. The inside of the helmet is advertised as being very quiet. I know that it's very comfortable. They've got some reflective panels here depending on how you're sitting on your helmet. They are on your bike with your head down. They may be visible in the back. It has a ratchet system here, which is new to me. It's got nice protection underneath here. The little bit that I've put it on, I'm really tickled with it. It's like a lot of things, it takes a little getting used to, but you know, you put it on and you just kind of snug it up with a push. You don't have to fiddle with the D-ring. Not that that's any big deal. It's pretty simple to do. We've all done it since we were probably 10 years old. But this is something that's new out there, and I kind of like that. The button for opening, if you watch some of the videos on TV or YouTube, they claim it to be fairly small, but it's not so bad. Very good looking helmet. The graphics is beautiful in my opinion. Again, my focus is safety, so it's not only the construction, but it's also the visibility. The yellow is very standout. The black contrast gives it a little bit better look as far as just street appearance. As far as sizing, my head measures 59 centimeters, so I'm right on the high end of a large and just out of an XL, but I did buy an XL. With my glasses, I feel I wanted just a touch more comfort in getting them on and off, and I'm able to do that. I can take the helmet off and put it on just with a little bit of nudge to kind of resettle my glasses, and I'm good. I don't have to take them off, put it on, and then kind of fish them through the pockets. It is able to go on and off real well. This helmet came from Germany. I live in the United States. Schuberth imports DOT helmets to the United States now only, not ECE. ECE is not a requirement in the United States, so they don't pay for that certification. There's also an anti-roll-off system on there that relates to the chin strap that goes around behind the back of the construction of the helmet, so if you get an impact, it's not going to roll off your head. Let's see. I did order this, like I said, online. It came from overseas. Had a little bit of damage to the box, but the helmet is packaged very well. It has an internal bag. There's some construction inside the box that keeps it in place. And so I tend to kind of look at my notes here a little bit. The pin lock is going to be new to me, so that'll be an interesting aspect to see as far as the fog protection. I do like the visor. I like being able to keep the sun out of my eyes. Certainly the drop-down tinted shield is helpful. The other helmet I had is a HJC. I also had a drop-down sun shield, didn't have the peak, but I really like that. On a sunny day, I put it down, and you tend to forget about it. Your eyes adapt to the clarity that you have, and it actually makes it safer for riding. I'll follow up on this in a few months after I've had a chance to ride it and try it out on the highway. But for my money, I'm so fond of the design of this, the look of this. Like I said with my gloves, you know, my primary interest is safety, but I also want it to look nice. I don't want it to look like either all white or all black. The HJC I had was all white. It served me fine, but I wanted something with a little bit nicer look, and this is what we decided upon. So I hope you enjoy this, and leave me some comments or some criticism, if you will. Good luck with your purchases, if it's a Schuberth. I know I'm very fond of the German craftsmanship. I've been to Germany, visited some factories. Nothing wrong with Arai or Shoei. I'm sure their quality is good as well. But this one just captured my attention, the looks of it, the quality, the comfort, and the low noise. So this is where I went. Thanks for your time. Ride safe.